Welcome back to The Double Take. I'm Ethan Mitchell.
And I'm Josiah Mitchell.
And today we have a very interesting video for you to watch. It is dubbed The Girlfriend Effect. And basically what that is, before, too many details, is just the fact that it shows that men and women change in relationships.
That's right. And it's a super fascinating video. We're real excited to talk about it today. So let's get to the intro. We'll talk about it a little more, and then let's watch this video. So like we said, it's called The Girlfriend Effect. Super fascinating. But this girl, you can see, she's saying, my boyfriend was like this before I graced him with my presence. Yeah. And then afterwards, he's like this. Now, as you can see in the video, do you think he's better before she came, or do you think he's worse now? Do you think he's worse then and better now? I'm sure you could probably tell, but let's watch this video and figure it out.
I think I'll take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me.
Yeah, so besides the really great music,
the
video is pretty interesting, all right? It's showing that the guy was definitely just like a normal dude.
Yeah, he was normal, nothing really special about him.
And then she came into his life, and now he like shines and sparkles, and he's really come into his style. He wears sweaters and wife beaters and things like that now.
And like linen shirts and linen pants, and he has a dog.
Ooh,
and he takes his shoes off in the house.
So special. He probably puts the seat down on the toilet too. That's
yeah,
awesome.
There's no telling if what she was doing behind the camera. Now go change.
Okay, change, babe. Now walk back out. Model.
No, stop.
Okay,
stop.
Okay.
Put the dog down.
No, stop it. Okay, now go change. All right, let's do it again.
Now, do you love me? Tell me you love me.
Tell me.
Yeah,
So it's super funny, funny video. But I mean, it really does show that like men sometimes they're just chilling, having a good time.
Yeah, they're just kind of normal guys before, and then boom, a very significant thing happens in their life. There's an addition to their life, and so because of this addition, which happens to be a beautiful woman, they change. And the woman helps them change for the better.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
I think it's a super good thing, especially because guys want to represent well their woman, right? I think I've seen over and over going out in public where there's a guy in sweats and his woman's in a dress.
Oh,
right?
dude. It irritates me.
It does irritate me because it's like the guy he still doesn't really care, even though his girl or his fiance or his wife is like really putting in the effort. We're going out of town. I'm going to look good. I'm going to put on a dress. I'm going to put on makeup. And the guy's like, bleh.
Or maybe the guy in the sweats, his significant other wasn't forcing him to dress how she wanted him to dress.
Yeah, you're going to dress like this.
Yeah. Now go put on the linen shirt.
Yeah. My favorite. I love the linen shirt. So it's interesting, but it's actually a good thing because guys, like we really do, we should represent well our loves, right? Because if we have a beautiful woman with us, we also want to look respectable, right? Because we want to keep her around
and compliment her,
so
that we come out as a team, as two solid individuals who are in the same unit. You know, it's a great thing. And it really harkens back to the Garden of Eden when God created Adam. And he created Adam. Adam was supposed to, name the animals he was put in the garden to work. But there was no helper suitable for Adam. And it says that in the scripture. And that is the one thing in creation that was not good. God noticed that Adam was alone. And he said, this is not good. And so he created him a helper suitable for him. He created from his very rib woman, and she brought the woman to him as his helper.
God, you said she. God brought the woman to Adam.
God brought the woman to Adam. And Eve, he named her, actually Adam named Eve, And anyways, she was his helper, and she helped him name the animals. She helped him tend the garden, subdue it, and they were the unit. She made him better. And we see that with the girlfriend effect. I mean, obviously, it's the girlfriend saying, I made him better. And so it can be a little bit, just self-commercializing.
A little bit.
You're selling yourself saying, I did this for him. But genuinely, you're not going to see a guy really being like, my girlfriend did this for me. But it's a girlfriend saying, if he's not going to get online and say it, I'm going to.
And I think it's a good thing. It's a fun video. It's kind of silly.
Oh, it's great.
Right? But it really does show that that men do when they settle down a little bit, right? Because that's a good thing. I've heard often like guys are kind of wild in their teens and early 20s, and then whenever they settle down, they find the woman, they get married, they become more mature, right? I think
they really come into their own,
right? And that's what this guy did. He came into his own. He's now dressing well, all right? He's dressing respectably for someone other than himself, and that's a good thing because he's sacrificing. Like, okay, that's who I was then, right? It was just me. I was doing my thing, and now I've got a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I want to look presentable with her, compliment her, so that we are a unit and we are a cute couple. It's not like she's the cute one and I'm just slovenly, right? He's like, they're together.
Yeah, and that's a really cool thing. It's something that we just noticed and we wanted to talk about. But besides getting an awesome partner for hopefully life, you get a nice set of outfits, a whole new closet,
and she's the one that does the shopping.
Yeah.
So,
oh man. Hey, if nothing else, that's a big plus.
it's a super big plus. All right, my fiance will come back from the thrift store sometime and be like, "I got this thing for you," and I'm like, "Sweet, I'll wear it." And it's a great thing.
Yeah, and then I think of the other day we were in the gym, we were bickering about who's gonna go pick up the groceries, and I was like, "No, dude, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." And he was like, "I'm not doing it either." And then his fiance walks in, and I said, "Why didn't you go with her? I mean, she knows the store super well." And she says, "Yeah, I know that like the back of my hands." And Ethan just died inside, and I was like,
I did not want to go.
"Yes, she does."
Yeah, so we ended up going.
Yeah, they ended up going,
and it was fine. It was good.
And then I had to go by myself last night to get more, which was terrible. So
yeah.
anyways.
Anyway, guys and girls, they complement each other.
They do.
This video is fun. There's actually another series of videos called The Boyfriend Effect, which is completely the polar opposite.
I know it's totally opposite, which is we'll probably talk about that sometime soon, just because it bears breaking down.
Yeah, we need to talk about that a little bit. But it's a good thing when guys and girls learn to compliment one another, right? Because if I'm in a relationship, it's not about me. It's about how I can love this other person. And I want to love her specifically by dressing well and dressing in a way that says, I love you, I respect you, and I want us to look good.
And her, as God ordained, she is the helper that says, hey, yes, I want you to look well, and I want to help you to do that. You already look great, and I love you, but I want to help you look. I want to help you be better.
Yeah, it's like I loved you back then when you looked this way, but let's progress. All right, and this is what we're gonna do. And that's how we mature, right? We were children, right? When I was a child, I walked like a child, I talked like a child. But when I became a man, I put aside childish things. Paul says that in 1 Corinthians 13, right? I think so, right?
Man, it's 1 Corinthians for sure.
The love chapter. But anyway, so we it's a natural progression of maturity is to that's who I was when I was a child, and now I'm a man. I'm gonna dress like a man. I'm gonna talk like a man, act like a man, and I'm gonna love you like a man. And so that's
I'm gonna love you like a man.
Love him, yeah. So it's a good thing, all right. And it's a fun video. It really illustrates the differences in relationships and how there is a progression as you get older. We would hope there's a progression.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. So, girls, keep helping your man be better.
Yeah,
men,
seriously.
keep being helped.
Yeah, be humble enough to be helped.
Yeah,
we need a lot of help. So anyway, that'll do it for us today. This is The Double Take. I'm Ethan Mitchell.
I'm Josiah Mitchell.
Thanks for watching and listening. We appreciate all of y'all. Send some comments if you disagree or agree or whatever.
Definitely. Send us video recommendations too, topics, whatever.
We're getting a little thin sometimes. But anyway, hope y'all have a great week, great life. Know the Lord.
Yeah, seriously, know him.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. And as always, be good.